Hey to all of you. This is Dr. Leningning Rahi Mendoza, and welcome to my blog. This time, we are going to discuss the history of scouting. Lord Baden, Lord Robert Baden Powell, also known as BP, was born in Paddington, London on February 22, 1857. In 1876, he went to India as young army officer and specialized in scouting, map making, and reconnaissance. His success soon led to his training other soldiers. He used the same methods in Africa, where BP's scouting skills were put to the test. The courage and resourcefulness shown by the boys in the Corps of Messengers at Mafeking made a lasting impression on him. In turn, his deeds made a lasting impression in England. In 1907, he held an experimental camp on Brownsea Island, Poole in Dorset, to try out his ideas of scouting. He brought together 22 boys and some from private schools and some from working class homes and took them camping under his leadership. Today, the whole world now knows the results of that camp. Scouting spreads quickly throughout the British Empire and to other countries until it was established in practically all parts of the world. In 1909, at the Crystal Palace Rally of the Boy Scouts in England, a group of uniformed girls came out in the open and voiced their appeal to BP to form a similar movement for girls. BP gave in to their clamor. He requested his sister Agnes to help him start a movement for the girls. A change in name and emphasis was necessary. The girls were called guides, and they accepted the feminine adaptations. The girl guiding movement swelled all over England and matched the same rate at the boy scouting movement. Thus, in May 1910, Agnes Baden Powell, sister of Lord Robert Baden Powell, became the first president of the Girl Guides. Bibis retired from the army in 1910 at the age of 53 on the advice of King Edward VII, who suggested that he could now perform greater and more valuable service for his country within the Scout movement. With all his enthusiasm and energy, were now directed to the development of Boy Scouting and Girl Guiding. He traveled to all parts of the world, wherever he was most needed, to encourage growth and give inspiration to Boy Scouts and Girl Guides. Lady Olive St. Clair Soames came quietly into the movement, and when she met BP and married him in 1912, coincidentally, BP and Lady Olive Baden Powell, born in 1889. They were born on the same day, February 22. That day is celebrated throughout the girl guiding and girl scouting world as World Thinking Day. It's a day when Girl Guides and Girl Scouts think of their founders, think of each other, and give thanks and show their appreciation for the international friendship alive in the movement. In 1911, Juliet Gordon Low met Sir Robert Baden Powell in England, and she was impressed by what he had been doing in the scouting movement. Juliet Low had been searching for such a movement like this, and she was excited to join BP in his adventure. Juliet realized that young women in the United States were missing a wonderful opportunity. She promptly returned home to Savannah, where she called a friend, saying, "Come right over. I've got something for the girls of Savannah and all America and the entire world, and we're going to start it tonight." The first troop meeting of Girl Scouts in the United States was held in Savannah on March 12, 1912. Juliet Low's girls contributed much to the war effort in their community. They participated actively as valued citizens who were concerned about their future. Thank you for watching. Once again, if you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, the bell button, then click like and share so that many of our girls could be able to know the history of scouting. Thank you, and God bless us all.